Alright, welcome into the show. Creative Crypto here. There's many different ways to profit from meme coins. You can look for them on your own using a screener type website like Photon or Dex Screener. You can try to find insiders early on Defined and drill down at specific candles to find insiders. You can try to find profitable wallets to copy trade and analyze their wallets with Zelfie Guru. Those methods I've all shown you in the past and they work extremely well. A new method I want to show you in this video is how to profit from Telegram calls, how to utilize them correctly. Because there's a lot of call groups out there on Telegram that post calls for coins. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. But the most important thing, if you do get in a call group, is to be able to track their calls and see their history. Now, in my community here at Creative Crypto Chat, we have this Sect bot. And what this does is it allows people to lock in calls and be able to track their call history with their profile here. So the way it works is somebody will post a contract for a coin. A pop-up will come up with the bot asking you if you want to click gamble or alpha and make a call. If you don't want to make a call, you can just click on just scanning. Now a gamble call is one where you really don't have anything behind it. It's just kind of a gamble at the time based on the meme or the type of market cap that it is. Now an alpha call is somebody that has maybe some insider information and somebody that knows something about a coin and thinks it's going to pump. So click on which call you want to make. You can see this person, Nigel, made a call for Simi right here. This was a gamble call at 32K market cap. We can see their win rate is 33%, and we can actually click on their Sect profile right here. It will take you into this Sect DApp right here and show you their past call history. You can see when it was called and how high it reached. Now the X's on the right is if you got in right when it was called and sold right at the top of the market cap, you could have gotten this 23x. Now, of course, easier said than done. Most people aren't able to hold for the entire time, but if you have it set up in your Trojan trading bot for an auto sell at different various levels, then you probably would have hit some good returns on this call here. So we can just go through and see their recent calls. Some of them aren't very good. You know, you can see there is losers. Nobody's going to have a 100% win rate on these type of calls, guys. You know, meme coins is all a gamble. And it's about having good bankroll management and managing your risk and being able to hit the bigger gainers as well. That's how you're going to recoup a lot of the Solana that you put into these coins, is being able to hold for, you know, at least a 5-10x on some of these. So like if a coin hit 23x, you should have auto sell levels where you're taking a percentage off the top at like 2 or 3x and then again at like 5-6x. So I'll show you how to do that with the Trojan bot here at the end of the video. So basically all you would have to do is buy the coin with the bot. It'll then put in your auto sell levels and you don't have to do anything else. You just let the bot do what it does. If the coin reaches a high market cap, then you're going to make some money off it. If it doesn't, then you'll have a stop loss in place and it will stop that out and then you'll get some of your funds back. You can see this coin was called in our Telegram community here last night from somebody at 9K market cap. It went up to 142K market cap and it was a 15x from their call. Now, unfortunately, I saw this coin too late, and I actually bought the top of that. And I think somebody was replying, yeah, hope you didn't sell, went to 15x. So I actually got stopped out right here for this coin because I bought after I saw that. And I thought maybe it would keep going. Not a smart move to do that. If you're going to buy a top, try to maybe set a limit order or take off your stop loss just in case, knowing that there could be a correction and then a second leg up. So that's what happened with this coin. And that was just a mistake by my part. To be honest, it was 1 in the morning and I really wasn't trying to really do much trading. I just decided to take a gamble at this one. But the cool thing is that it tracks this all in the Telegram. So if you are in here and you are posting coins, make sure you lock in your calls so you can track your calls, because I don't trade people unless they have, you know, locked in calls and stuff like that, because then we can track them and see how good they actually do. And the way you can track their performance is with this SectBot website right here. This is kind of like their DApp style here. You can actually log in with your Telegram account. I have tried it. It's safe. You can log in and just select your profile picture. It just takes the same one that you have on Telegram. And then once you log in, it's set up and then you can just log out and not be logged into this anymore. So there's two things you can do here. You can search callers or tokens. And they also post the weekly top performers down here for people that are making really great calls. So you can then search for these people's telegrams on Telegram, see if they have a Telegram call group in their profile, and then you can join it from there. So that's a little secret way to find some other alpha groups out there that could be making some great calls. I'm definitely biased towards my group and people in there. And the cool thing is some of the best people that have been performing in my group recently have created their own separate call channel and decided to form up as a team and give a free call channel as well as a premium one where they post calls. I'll talk about that more at the end of the video, but basically it's a great way to separate those people that have been making those calls. If you guys have noticed in the chat, I think right now it's at 5 people that are in there. It's Fanger Silva, Phoenix Lamb, and Moses, Beef Moses, if you guys know in the chat. And then they added in recently CDC, which was in there, and Motha Boy, who called Goat Token. So it's just a cool little thing, guys, and they're giving me a piece of that group so I can benefit from it as well and have some funds to give back. If that group does get pretty big with people, I can have funds to give back on the channel for giveaways and stuff like that. So the cool thing is you can come over here, you can search by callers or the token. If I search for my Telegram account here, you can see I have a 50% win rate. Last 3 calls have been pretty damn good. Now right here for Mudang, they had a bug with their bot where it was reading the wrong amount for the high of the coin reaching here. So this actually only reached about 350 million market cap. So it's not a 500x, it's actually like an 86x, 87x, but still a pretty nice call in there. And then followed that up about a month later with this Russell call. This one was from someone I was copy trading, kind of like an insider that I found with Zelfie Guru that only had one trade that I decided to gamble and keep their wallet active. And they got in this coin, and I thought, well, maybe that's going to get CTO'd because this coin had been launched on pump.fun, basically pumped and then crashed, and was just sitting around, 15, 16K market cap on Dex Screener. So they bought the coin, and it did nothing for about 10 days. And actually today it pumped up to 470K and then has crashed back down. But if you bought this and were still holding and had your auto sell set up, you could have made some nice returns on that one, all passively. You just bought the coin, held it, and waited. Either the coin gets stopped out at your stop loss or it's going to make you some profit. That's how I do it now. I don't try to tinker with some of these coins. I just put it in. If it hits my stop loss, it hits my stop loss. If it makes profit, it makes profit. I don't have to worry about, deciding when to sell, when to get in. Some of these coins, I will cancel the auto sell if I want to hold longer because some of the coins were actually 100x's, but I only made about 15 or 20x because I was taking profit along the way. Now I am still holding a moon bag on some of those, but the cool thing is it can set up and take those profits when you're sleeping and when you're not paying attention to the charts, and you don't have to be looking at it 24/7. I'll show you how to set up those auto sell at the end of this video as well. This one I called actually after my last video that I posted. This one was about 4.5 million. It reached 190 million. 42x right there. I actually made about a 28x on that one. So that was a great one. And some nice 3 in a row right there. So like I said, with that, you can also search for tokens. And you can search for specific tokens. Look at the calls that were made from those coins. And let's go to this one, this GOAT here. This one's been pumping over 600 million today. Truly incredible for GOAT. This one is breaking all the record books as far as how much X's this coin is doing. So now we can analyze this coin and see who first called it, who made the most profit on their calls here. And we scroll down here and we see number 4 on the list for most profitable call was from Motha Boy. This was called in our chat community, guys. He called it 221K. I showed you that in the last video, the proof there that he did call it. It hit over a 3000x. So this guy did join into that separate Telegram call group. It's called Prime Calls. They have a free one and then a premium one, and you can get access to that. I am going to do a giveaway in this video for some entries into there for free for 1 month. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video to see how to qualify for that. And you can check out the recent calls here. Made 7x on Terminal, 4x on Cortana. So just truly good stuff here, guys. We have some great people in the Telegram group. Now, the way I utilize this, because I can't be in here 24/7 looking at this, as you can see, I have a lot of messages to catch up on. So what I'll do is when I'm catching up on the chats in here, when I see someone make a call for a coin, I will then check that call and see how it has performed since the call has been made. We can see this coin here, Snark. This was called in the chat right here an hour ago by Red Blade. And I think I actually got into this coin from here last night. And this one actually did extremely well. I think it did around a 5 or 10x, I believe. And it's at 170K market cap now, but it had pumped really great today. You can see just the last 6 hours, it's actually dumped a lot, but it did reach a high of 1.4 million. So really cool stuff. We can see that it was called here already by Red Blade at 112k market cap. So that's over a 10x on that one. And this is how it looks, guys. If somebody already made a call, you can see when they made the call at what market cap here. And it also tracks here in the Prophecy bot. The Prophecy bot is different from the Sect bot. This is a scanner bot. It shows you some good information here. You can see, the coin's history on the day and the hour. You can see here if it's at an all-time high, what the market cap is, how long it's been out trading, and the holder count right here. It also will allow you to look at bubble maps as well. Once the bubble maps has been synced, it takes a little bit of time here when a new coin starts trading. Top holder percentage, we can see down here, okay? And then you can see when somebody first searched for this coin in this Telegram, you will see when they did it and what the coin has done since then. So just some good useful bots here to help you guys along your journey with trading and trading meme coins, because I know not everybody's going to be the best copy trader. Not everybody can go find the best wallets, but you can come in here and maybe take a gamble on some of these coins. Now, of course, you want to have the same bankroll management that you would have with copy trading. But the cool thing is you can look at the trader's history and see, okay, are they maybe due for a good call? Or have they had a good history with those type of calls? And just look through. And just gives you another way to trade meme coins, guys, because there's different methods you can use. And I just want you guys to do what works for you, how you guys can make the most profit trading. Test it out, try these different methods, and see what you have success with, because what you have success with, just keep doing that over and over and over and making as much profit as you can. So the way I would do it, if I did want to get into one of these coins, is you come right here, you can copy the address. Now, what you have to make sure is when you copy the address, make sure it's the same address as the one that's posted, because sometimes there is a glitch with this bot where scammers have figured out a way to trick this bot into showing the wrong coin. So just make sure it's actually from here, or you can just copy directly. So once you make sure they're the same, then you can copy it and you can take it over to your Trojan bot and you paste it into your bot. Then it's going to show you some info on the coin if you want to buy or sell. This is your buy or sell interface here for manually using the Trojan trading bot. You can see how it's done the last 24 hours, the market cap right here. And then you have three different options. You can do a swap, which is an instant swap. You can do a limit order, or DCA, where you do dollar cost averaging into the coin. I prefer to just use the swap and the limit order, okay? And then you can set up your slippage here, and then you can set up the amount of SOL that you want to purchase. So you would just click right here if you want to edit it and put whatever SOL amount you want to put. So whether it's 0.25 or 1 SOL, whatever you do, you press enter, it's going to instantly buy that coin. Now, before you would buy the coin, you want to set up the auto sell feature, and that allows you to sell at different profit levels to take advantage of when these coins pump to make sure you secure some profit. So the way you do that is you come over here to auto sell, click on auto sell, and you can set up different auto sell profiles. Now, the one that is your active one will be here in green. You can set up multiple profiles, okay? But make sure you only have one that's green, because this will be the main one when you do your own manual trading. But you can set up multiple profiles for different copy traders and stuff like that. And so I'll come over here, press new. You're going to set up a tag for this, so I'm just going to do test for the video. Make sure all of these are selected up here, okay? And like I said, if you only want to set this up for the swaps, you can have here. If you want to set up a limit orders, that is only applies to limit orders, you can do that as well. So it gives you the full range of options here. And then what you do is you're going to click add order right here. And this is your take profit side on the left, and this is the amount of the coin that you want to trade. So first, you need to set up a stop loss. I recommend at least 70% because you want to give it some wiggle room. Now, right when I was about to type that in, this sell order was triggered for a coin that I was holding here, and you can see that it hit my take profit level, one of my levels. So it was automatically triggered. I don't even have to be paying attention. I'm making this video, and you can see how that can really be useful when you are trading meme coins. So now I'll put minus 70. Now our stop loss is in there. Okay, now for the total amount of the coin is 100%. So if the coin goes negative 70%, you can even set this up to like 73, 71, 75%. It really doesn't matter. Just make it anything over 70 and under 80 is really the way to go, just so you can get some of your SOL back if the coin goes in the wrong direction. Then click add order for your next one. So then I set up a second one here for 300%. So when a coin goes up 300%, we're going to sell 33% of our coin. So basically, that is going to break even right here, and we're still going to hold a good amount of the supply. Because what I found with the trick with this is you want to be able to take profit off the table, but you don't want to sell too much of the coin too fast because you want to make sure that you leave yourself some of the coin left in case it pumps to crazy astronomical levels and you're not left with, getting into a 100x, 1000x coin, but yet you don't have any of the coins left because you sold for a 4 or 5x. Now, the next levels can be up to you. However you want to do this, okay? The most important thing is on the right side, the total amount that it's going to equal is 100%. So whether it's for the negative or for the positive side, it's going to equal 100%. So now we are left holding 67% of what we started with. So keep that in mind as we go up these different levels. The next one we could put in is maybe, 700%, and then we can take another 33% off the table. And then we can just leave it at that. And that'll be, around 66% of the coins sold for some nice little profit there that we were able to scoop up. And we can just wait and hold a moon bag. So we are still holding 1/3 of our coins left in a moon bag just in case it goes up. So if the coin does go up 1000x from when you purchased it, well, you're not going to get the full 1000x. You're going to get a 300x. So you get 1/3 of whatever that would be. Where you want to have some risk to see if these coins can go higher to make more profit, but you also want to have some conservative approach to take some profit off the table, knowing that not every coin is going to pump 10, 20, 100, 1000x from where you purchase. So like I said, you can have as many as these as you want. You just click add order. Slippage, I like to keep this at around 50%, just in case if the coin pumps higher than one of these levels where it's still going to actually trigger the bot to purchase. The reason why I have a higher slippage is because if the coin pumps really high, then I want to make sure that it's going to be able to process on one of these positions, because if it pumps too much, so if it went up just straight up like 10x and the bot just failed because of slippage, it's not going to sell at a higher price. Unless you have a take profit level at that level, it's going to wait for it to come back down and sell at the 7x. So just keep that in mind. I keep this at 50%. It works really well for me. Now, expires is when these orders will expire, because in reality, what you are doing here is you're just setting up limit orders inside the bot automatically. Instead of having to go into each coin and set these up manually, this does it automatically. So when you have an auto sell, when you purchase a coin and you have auto sell activated, it's going to set up all these different limit orders for you depending on what you have set over here. So you can actually go in and cancel those if you don't want those, and they will expire at the end of this time frame. It can be whatever you want. You can go by seconds, minutes, hours, days. Of course, with this, I don't care about it expiring. I just want to put as long as possible. So I'll just put like 1,000 and then put a D at the end to make it 1,000 days. Now, it doesn't like that because I put it in a capital letter. So it needs to be lowercase d there. So you can see now it's 1,000 days. So pretty cool stuff here. And then you would just click back, make sure that it's on, click back, and now it's ready to go. And you can see that here. So I'm just going to pause this so it doesn't mess up with my other auto sell that I have activated. And then you can also delete this at any time right here. All right, guys, so this is the group that was set up by some people in my Telegram that have been really great with making calls in the Telegram, decided to branch out and create their own group here. And they decided to give me a piece of the action, so I really do appreciate that. Very transparent with how they're running it, so that's why I agreed to do it. I wouldn't agree to do it if it wasn't set up that way. So really cool stuff by these guys. And you can see this is a coin that was called in the private here today, went up 11x. And this is the free one. You can get access to this group. They post some free calls in here if you kind of want to check it out and see what they do. You can see that this one actually went up pretty good here. That was called, that was a 6x right here for a free call right there. So great stuff on that one. And then if you want to join the premium one, you click over here. You can DM these guys here, mainly either this one here, Moses, or Fanger Silva right here. These are the main people running it, as well as Phoenix Lamb. So just message them. Make sure it's the right person. Do not interact with anybody that messages you first, asking if you want to join the group, because they are scammers. They will never message you first. Click on them through here and then chat with them. Or come through my community, find their name in there. The primetime calls. This is the private group guys here. You can see how they've been doing. We had this Exmo coin posted by Phoenix, and this one hit, from 285K. It went up to, I think, pretty damn high, 3 million at least. Wow. So that was a great call there, at least a 10x on that one. I think the coin did crash, though, after that. So that definitely want to have your auto sell set up for any time you do these type of calls, because make sure you secure your profits first. And then we also had a nice one here, this Viora coin posted by Finger Silva right there. So that one went up from, let's see, that one was posted at 640. It went up to 1.3 million. So that was about a 2x right there. And then this one here, this Black-Hearted Cyber Angel, this is kind of more of a gamble because it's a lower market cap. Anytime it's a lower market cap, guys, it's definitely a big gamble for that one. They also got into this Terminal of Fun coin at around $1 million market cap, 1.8. And I believe it hit as high as 15 or 16 million. So that was another good one here. So the way you make money with this, guys, is you have to have the same strategy where, let's say you just want to dedicate one Solana to the calls in here. So you would basically take every single call and proportion it to where you're using, maybe 2 or 3% of that Solana. So 0.02, 0.03, and then have your auto sell set up so it'll take some profit for you and just see if you can be profitable. Now, of course, depending on the time of the day where you see this, you might not be able to get every single call, but when you see one that looks good, preferably within the 100 to 300K market cap range, that's kind of the sweet spot where those coins can pump up to multi-millions and, even tens and 20, 30 millions. And so if you see one of those, definitely, take a gamble on it and see how it goes. Of course, there's no guarantees with this group. It's all just kind of a gamble, but it's just a cool way to where if you want to get specific calls from these people in here, and then Maltha Boy as well is right here in here making calls. So if you want to get in this group, it costs half a Solana for 30 days, and you can get access to this for 1 month. And it's just kind of a way to give back to these guys for, putting in the time to come in here every single day and look for these coins and find these calls. And they do find some pretty good ones. And then, like I said, I get a piece of this group to then have some funds for giveaways and stuff if I want to do in the community, just to have something there. So I think it's a great little partnership. And like I said, I wouldn't do this if I didn't trust the people in here making the calls, okay? Because these guys have proven themselves in my group already. That's why I decided to back them for this, and definitely take a look at it. So what I'm going to do here is, if you comment on the video, put a comment, make a interesting comment. Don't just post your Telegram username. Post an interesting comment on this video, and you might need to take off the @ symbol on your username. Just put, Telegram username and then put it next to it, just so the comment doesn't get put into spam. And then what I'm going to do next video is I'm going to pick out 3 random comments, and I'm going to give you guys free access to this group for 30 days. Because I'm confident that you will like that group and decide to get in for the next month. Now, if you don't want to wait to see if you are one of the winners and you want to get in this group, you can still comment and put your Telegram username. And if you are selected, we will give you a free month of the group. So if you already are in for a month, we'll give you another free month if you are the winner. So you don't have to wait if you want to get in now, that's okay. You will still win a free month if you do win. So just something to look at, guys, to keep on your radar as another way to find people that are posting calls on Telegram. And not only just calls, but trusted calls from people that are in our community. Of course, I'm still going to post my free calls here in the Telegram community for everybody if I do make some. When I make a call, it's more quality over quantity. I kind of just wait for one that I think can definitely be a home run. So I'm not posting a bunch in here, as you can see from my profile, that it's basically, a couple times a month maybe if I find something that's worth posting. But still, we have a lot of great meme coin traders in here that are posting great calls. And of course, don't come in here and think you're going to take advantage of our community by trying to use us as exit liquidity, because I do go back and track the calls and see how they did. And if you have a history of posting calls in here and the coin just completely gets wrecked every single time, I'm talking like 90%, or if you're posting coins without locked liquidity or stuff like that, or that are scams and you can't sell honeypots, you will definitely be banned from here. So definitely keep that in mind, and I'll give us a little leeway. If you mess up and post a rug in here, that's okay. But if there's a history of it, and if you don't learn from that mistake and you keep posting rug after rug after rug, then you will be banned from the group. So there is some checks and balances with this. It isn't just free range to just post any scam coins in here. I definitely go back and take a look. So only post something that you personally either would buy, have bought, or are holding, and that's doing well, either from a copy trade or a coin that you found, because then that'll be a great way for everybody to win together. Because like I said, not everybody's great at finding coins on their own. Not everybody's great at finding wallets to copy trade, but if you can just be in this Telegram at the right time, find a coin that someone posts, get into it early, have your auto sell set up, you can make some great money with this and passively. All you have to do is manually put the coin in your bot to buy, have your auto sell set up, and then you can make some profits. If it dumps, then your stop loss will save you from there. Okay guys, one last thing before I end the video here. I want to show you, these are the bot commands that you can do for the bot that are in our community. So if you do any of these bot commands here, where you do the \leaderboard, it's going to show you the leaderboard of the top 10 calls that were made in the Telegram. \gamble, it's going to show you the last 5 gamble calls. \alpha, same thing. A lot of this other stuff you can see if you just pull up the person's profile and check their win rate and different things like that. Now what I want to do is they offer a premium Sect bot membership, okay? And I want to upgrade our group to this because we've been using this for a couple months now, and I really like the stuff that they provide here. And what this allows you to do for the premium version, it's a one-time 0.25 ETH payment. It allows you to do 12 calls per user per 24 hours. So you may notice if you make more than 5 calls right now, it won't let you lock in any more calls for the day. It limits you to 5 calls per person because we're on the free version. It also sends ads, and it's ads from this, whatever they decide to send, and whoever pays them to send ads. You'll notice the ad in there about once a day. I do try to delete those ads when I see them, but of course sometimes, I can't get to the Telegram right away. So with this, you don't get any ads, and you can actually do your own ads if I want to set up some type of thing to share in the group and stuff like that. And then you get an exclusive separate channel for your group. They'll filter out the calls and chatter in your main group and store them. So we'll see how that works. I don't know exactly how to set that up, but we can look into it more. So what I want to do here is, because we have a lot of people in the Telegram, over 2,000, almost 3,000 now, and a lot of people subscribed on YouTube. So if you are in the Telegram community and you do like using that bot for the calls and the different things, I'm going to put an address down below where if everybody can just pitch in $1, okay, that's all I'm asking is everybody that watches this video just sends $1 in Solana or in Ethereum, preferably Solana, and then I can exchange it to Ethereum to make this payment for our group. But if we get, just 500, 600 people that send $1, we can get this for our community, and it'll just be a great way for everybody to pitch in because everybody will be using it. So if you guys are interested and want to do that, I will leave the address below and I will pin it in the message here on the video if you guys want to donate so we can reach and pay for this one-time payment here for the premium version. Alright guys, so that about does it for this video. If you found some value in this video, please hit a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think about using these call groups and stuff like this. Are you in our Telegram community? Have you profited from some calls in there? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, post your Telegram user account and you could win free entry into the Primetime Calls private group. So be sure to post that in your comment down below. I'll be doing the drawing next video. Check out that free group as well. It's just a great way to have some calls from those top callers that have been in our Telegram. And if you are a great meme coin trader as well, feel free to join our Telegram community and post a call in there and see how you do. You never know what might happen. The coin just might pump. So I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you guys are. Until the next time we will talk again, take care and take charge. Creative Crypto out.